Okay, next we will go through the T accounts. Okay, so first we use the cash items in journal entries and calculate the final balance of cash. $140,400 because we construct the companies in October. So at the beginning of October, the beginning balance is 0. Next, we will use these items and understand how to do. First, on October 1st, we debit the cash for $240,000. Next, on October 3rd, we credit the cash for $72,000. And on October 1st, we credit the cash on $6,000. Our credit side is on the right. On October 5, we credit cash here, $48,000. And on October 16, we debit cash $20,000. And first, it's very important because the share capital ordinary give us cash. So we obtain $240,000 on October 1st, $240,000. Next, we can go through over here. We see on October 16, we debit the cash $20,000. And next, on October 17, we credit cash by $2,000. And on October 18, we credit the cash by $1,600. And on October 31st, on October 29, we debit the cash $10,000. And on October 31st, we credit the cash by $8,000 over here. So we will use the equation to sum up over here minus the sum of the credit side and calculate the final balance is $140,400. 0 plus 240,000 plus 20,000 plus 10,000 minus 72,000 minus 6,000 minus 40,000 minus 2,000 minus 1,600 minus $8,000 equals to this amount. This is the answer. The second, we will see the other account, asset account. Maybe we can see the accounts through the high liability to low liability. First, we can see the accounts receivable because we construct the companies in this month. So the beginning balance is 0. So we have to debit the accounts receivable. Right debit side 0 for the beginning balance. Next, do we have accounts receivable in our journal entries? Yes, we have accounts receivable. On October 16, we debit $40,000. So we write over here. And on October 29, we credit accounts receivable by $10,000. So over here, we can credit accounts receivable $10,000. The final balance is debit balance $30,000. Next, we will see the office supplies. Office supplies. Do we see office supplies? Yes, it's over here. The beginning balance of office supplies is 0. Next, we will debit $8,000, and the final balance is $8,000 in this T account. And first, we will see the prepared insurance. First, we debit prepared insurance. The beginning balance of prepared insurance is also 0 since we construct the companies on October 1st. Next, we debit $6,000. And please pay attention. at the end of the period, we have adjusting entries to reduce the prepared insurance $500 over here. Okay, so we have to debit $6,000 and credit $500 over here like this way. Okay, and we can obtain the final balance of prepared rent is $5,500. Next, we will see the prepared rent. First, we do not have beginning balance. However, on October 3rd, we debited prepared rent for $72,000, and on October 31st, we credit prepared rent for $6,000. So we have to write the T accounts like this way. First, the beginning balance is 0, 72,000 minus 6,000. The final balance will 66,000 at the end of the month. Okay, so finally, the asset item that have the lowest liquidity is delivery equipment. The beginning balance of the delivery equipment is 0. Next, we debit on October 5, okay, for $140,000. The final balance will be $140,000. So this is the T account about asset item. Next, we can see we have a liability item. What liability item do we have? We have accounts payable. So accounts payable is over here. Okay, over here. So we can see the beginning balance of accounts payable of a liability item is on the credit side. So we have a credit balance at first. Next, we can find out the accounts payable over here. On October 5, we have accounts payable $100,000. So we have to write on the right side for the T accounts about the accounts payable. And on October 17, we also credit $6,000 for accounts payable. And then next, on October 18, we debit accounts payable for $1,600. And next, the adjusting entries, we have increased accounts payable for $800. So we can calculate through the equation 100,000 plus 6,000 plus 800 minus $1,600. Then we can obtain the final balance of accounts payable at the end of October will be $105,200. And next, we will see the equity item. The equity item we have is share capital ordinary. So totally is $240,000. So we can see over here, share capital ordinary. The beginning balance is 0, and on October 1st, we credited $240,000. At the end of the October, we have $240,000. So this is the final balance. And next, we will check. We have an asset item, liability item, equity item. Do we have dividend item in this question? No. So and the next, we will have income statement item. First is revenue item. So do we have revenue item in this question? Yes. On October 16, we have sales revenue credit side $60,000. So we have to do the T accounts like this way. And please pay attention. Since revenue, expense, dividend are temporary accounts, so there is no beginning balance for the revenue, expense, and dividend. It means that the final balance of the previous period should not be transferred into this period. So we just write down on the right side $60,000, and the final balance of the sales revenue will be $60,000. So this is the T accounts for the revenue. Next, we will see do we have expense items in this question? Yes. First, we have what items? We have a series expense, and we make the T accounts over here. On October 31st, we debit series expense by $8,000. The final balance will be debit size $8,000. Next, we have a utility expense $800,000. So the final balance of utility expense is debit side. Debit balance $800. And third, we have insurance expense. We debit insurance expense for $500 on October 31st. The final balance is debit balance $500 for insurance item. Next, the rent expense is $6,000. So the rent expense ending balance is debit balance $6,000. Thank you.